Another pro, and I'm gonna say this, it was the pay during training. I think Prime Inc. is one of the companies that pay you the highest during the training, especially the TNT phase. I think it was like $900 or something like that per week. I've yet to find a company that are paying you that during training. I know in the PSD phase they give you like a Greetings. I hope you're doing great wherever you are, whenever you are watching this video. Someone asked me recently to drop a video about my time at Prime Inc. What was it like? Do I have some pros and some cons? Let's get right into it. I'll be glad to share with you. I've never done a video about it. Let's start with the pro, being that I'm a positive person. The first thing I would say that I like about them is they are big on safety and also their training setup. So they have two phases. Phase 1, which is the PSD, paid student driving. Phase 2, which is TNT, trainer and trainee. I like the fact that PSD, you go out with a trainer, you learn how to drive, you learn how to back, and then you come back, you test out to get your CDL. Now, the TNT phase, which is the second phase, you can choose to go back out with the same trainer if he does both of the training, or you can choose another trainer. And when you get your CDL, they put you with a trainer right away. At least that was when I was there. I like that. That give me the opportunity not to go home to wait on a trainer where I'm not as sharp as I used to be. So I really like that. Also, what I like about the TNT phase, it was 50,000 miles with a trainer. And that both accounts for you, the trainee, and the trainer. So both of you. So it's not just you driving 50,000 miles in training. That was good. You have the opportunity to ask any question you wanted to ask. You're running into different situations. You are going into different parts of the country. Different shippers, different receivers. Just tons and tons of opportunity to learn. And I really like that. My first con that I could think about, I would say is, and trust me, outbound, inbound. When you're trying to get on property at Prime Inc., you could spend 1 hour in that line waiting to get past inbound. Because what they do is, and this is also part of safety, but it's a con for me, man. I hope they speed that up. Every truck that is going through inbound with a trailer, they stop, they're inspecting the trailer, making sure that anything that needs to be changed, they're changing it right there. If it's a tire, if it's, any little thing with the truck. So sometimes, man, that take quite a bit of time. But another pro, the terminal. When you do get on the terminal, they have somewhere you can wash your truck. They have somewhere you can wash your trailer. They got a nice basketball court, a nice fitness center there. There's a restaurant on property down there in Springfield, Missouri. Man, in the morning you could get a nice omelet, any kind of fresh breakfast made. They have lunch, they have dinner. You could purchase food right throughout the day. And I think that is really good. So that's a pro for me. Another con that I could think of is probably the speed of the truck. As a company driver, I think for me it was 58 miles per hour. The truck was governed for the pedal. And on the cruise, it was 62 miles per hour. Now, I do think when you are a lease operator, Prime Inc. governs your truck at 65 miles per hour. So I think that pushes you to want to go lease more, I guess. I don't know, but that was a con for me. Also with the truck doesn't come with, like, I drive for a company now, Hirschbach, that the truck comes with a refrigerator, free Sirius XM radio, comes with a TV. At Prime Inc., you have to install those things for yourself. The good part about that, though, at the end of the day, I guess, is if you leave the company, they belong to you, you can take them with you. Even a dash cam, you have to buy your own. I think, as a mega carrier, they should set that up for you as the driver, so you're a little bit more comfortable and ready for to be successful. So that was a con for me. Another pro, and I'm gonna say this, it was the pay during training. I think Prime Inc. is one of the companies that pay you the highest during the training, especially the TNT phase. I think it was like $900 or something like that per week. I've yet to find a company that are paying you that during training. I know in the PSD phase they give you like a $200 advance every week, and then whatever you use out of that, once you're done with the PSD phase, when you get into TNT and you start to make your money, they take like $25 per week. So it doesn't really have that heavy impact on you. So that's still not bad. But that was a pro for me. When I was doing my research, that was one of the reasons why I went to Prime to get my CDL. Con, I must say, driver to manager ratio, I kind of felt like whenever I call my manager or dispatch manager, fleet, whatever they call them, whenever I called them, they were eager and quick to get me off the phone. Yes, what's going on? Okay, yep. Boop, 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 the phone hangs up. Sometimes I'll be calling and they'll be like, all right, just hold, and you're on hold for a long time. I think the driver managers or the dispatch managers, they have too much drivers to attend to. I always feel like I was being rushed off the phone when I have a problem, and that was a big con for me. Another pro, while I was at Prime, I would say this, pro, home time location. So I always take my home time off in Wisconsin, but Prime Inc. has so many clients. I remember I wanted to take home time off in New York, and they were like, boom, we got you. They gave me a load to New Jersey, dropped that load off, went to New York for home time. So let's say you're a single person, or you raise your kids and now you want to get into the trucking industry. I think Prime is a good company where you could take time off in Los Angeles, California. You could take time off in Las Vegas. You could take time off in Florida. You could take time off in Chicago, New York, wherever you want, because Prime Inc. has so much clients. That was a big pro for me. Any other con I could think about? The wait time in between loads. I never understand it. Sometimes I would go to a shipper, a receiver to drop a load off, and I drop the load off. I send in my information that my truck is empty and everything, and I would have to sit there and wait for a load, sometimes 3 hours, sometimes even longer. And I'm like, especially when you get there with a lot of time on your clock, this is just wasting the time on your day. And I was like, I'm going to this location to drop off a load. As my dispatch manager or as my dispatch, you should already be okay. I don't know how it works, but it was a con for me. I had to wait too long in between times to get loads. Were there times when they give me like 2 loads in the queue where I drop a load off, I know where I'm going next? Yeah, occasionally that would happen. But that was a con for me, but still a good company, man. A big pro also, divisions. Prime Inc., you could do flatbed, you could do reefer, the refrigerated division, or you could do tanker. A lot of mega carriers or companies, I notice, they only do refrigerated, or they might stretch it to refrigerated and flatbed. At Prime Inc., you have the opportunity to do refrigerated, flatbed, or the tanker division. And that gives you option, depending on what you like, what you want to do for your career. That was very good. That's a big pro for me. I must say, I did enjoy my time there, regardless of the cons and stuff like that. I don't think I ever met my fleet manager, though. I was there for over a year. That's another con for me. Never met my fleet manager. Never met the dispatch. Nope, it was just the phone. Boom, boom, boom. But, hey, this is a job. And as long as you have respect for me and you deal with me with respect, I go out there, I get the job done, and you give me my pay at the end of it all. It's workable. You know what I mean? But overall, my experience at Prime Inc. was very good. It's a good company. clean facility. I stayed at the hotel next to the Campus Inn. I forgot the name of that hotel. Something Oasis or something like that. Very nice hotel. And even when I did stay at Campus Inn, I think one night or so, while I was waiting for a truck, found it to be a clean facility, at least when I was there. I don't know if anything changed, but good company, man. You know, just like any other company, there's ups, there's down. There are going to be some good days, there are going to be some bad days. When you're doing your research, don't let it just be, oh, what you hear from other people or stuff like that. Always try to call a recruiter, ask some question, quiz them for yourself. But just wanted to give my opinion. I hope it helped. I'm not going to keep you guys too long. Hey, as I always say, I hope you're doing great wherever you are, whenever you are watching this video. Stay safe and see you soon. Peace.